movie opens with a woman arriving at a cabin in the woods. As she settles in, we start an immediate chase sequence, ending with Jason getting blown to pieces because this is a military operation meant to take down Jason. Interlaced with the title sequence at a morgue, we see the man examining Jason's body parts does the most illogical thing as he begins consuming the heart, and Jason's spirit is transferred into him. After assimilating into the body, we watch him as he leaves the building, but not without killing a few people. After a news report, we're introduced to Diana, who has important news for Steven, but she never gets to relay the message because Jason gets to her first. Steven does manage to thwart his plan, but he still is framed for her murder. Diana's daughter, Jessica, returns to the town after hearing the news. At the station, we hear exposition from a bounty hunter explaining that Jessica is Jason's niece, and Jason needs her body to be able to be reborn, and Jessica is the only person able to kill him. Steven manages to escape and makes his way to the old Voorhees house, and he sees Jason transfer his soul into a new body, this one being Jessica's boyfriend. Steven is barely able to save her from him, but she leaves Steven in the dust, warning the police. Robert attacks the second time, and Jessica finally trusts Steven as he comes to help stop her. We also see the hunter from earlier escapes as well. Now at the diner, Steven and Jessica are held at gunpoint, and when Jason arrives, we get a cool sequence as they try to stop Jason, a little too over the top with the slow-mo, but still pretty cool. But sadly, Jessica's child is stolen by the hunter, so they go to the house where he has her, and we listen to him once again explain what has to be done, and that she has to use a sacred family knife. After some confusion, it's revealed who Jason's new body is, and it's useless as disembodied spirit crawls around the house, finally ending up in the corpse of Diana. He's reborn, but he's wearing the same stuff from the beginning. After some back and forth between Steven and Jason, Jessica finally finds the knife, and we watch as Jason is judged by God. But since he was an atheist, he's sent to hell. The movie ends with the couple walking off into the sunset, and we get a tease for Freddy vs. Jason, a movie that wouldn't come out for another 10 years, and a space Jason as well. My final thoughts for this movie is, although it's an interesting change of pace, the introduction of Jason's relatives that were never mentioned in the previous 8 movies, it's a bit much when asking to suspend your disbelief. I also find Duke's character is only present to spout exposition. Also, it's never really clarified how he knew all that information. Majority of the people killed are just Jason hitting them hard or crushing part of their body. Most of the others, you can barely see what's happening. Although it adds to the lore, it does so in a way that makes it seem forced. For long-term fans, personally, I rate this film quite low, but I would much rather view this movie than Part 8. Tomorrow, I'll be reviewing Jason X because it's not a real franchise until they've been in space. But until then, bye.